Alright, we're gonna hunker down here. Let's hope we get some action tonight. There he is. Hey everyone. Well, it's November 11th. I came out here last night. November 10th, got out here kind of late. And slept in on purpose, of course. Get caught up on my sleep, and now I'm all packed and got all my hunting gear together, and we're gonna go out and try and find a deer. So it's pretty early, it's about 1:15, 1:18 p.m. So had lunch and rested and played with my dog for a while, and now just letting the truck warm up here, and we're off. It's not that cold outside, but I'm going to be sitting out there for 4 hours, so it'll get cold. But it's -1 Celsius right now, which is not cold at all, but still see my breath, and sitting on the ground for 4 hours, -1 still gets pretty cold. Alright, so let's do this. Oh, my dirty windows. Come on. Here we go. Well, first sign of life, just at the top of the hill at the cabin. Haven't even driven for 2 minutes. So there's a little buck out there, and a doe laying in the middle of the field. It's overcast. It's actually raining. Yeah, it's got some freezing rain going on. I don't know if you can see the water droplets. This is exciting. First post of the hunt for me is tonight, so I'm going out early and hoping to claim a good spot tonight, and hopefully get this done, and then be able to take a few days off just to rest. So catch you in a bit. I want to turn my cell phone on and see what kind of pictures came through on the cameras. Well, we're here. Looks like we got a spot. We're pretty early. It's 10 to 2, 1:47, so we're gonna go get set up. I've got my light pack with me, so it's the roll blind. It's the one that was in my last deer video. So we're gonna go walk in here, pick a spot. I have a trail camera I need to pull out of here and move it. So yeah, let's get going. Let's get set up. Take our time, find a real good spot to set up, and I have an idea of the area I want to target within this field. So yeah, just this is round one, so I got to get re-familiar with all the process again of where things need to be in here to make it easy for me and whatever. But we got some trucks moving around now, so let's go do this. Okay, I think we picked a spot here. We're going to use those 3 trees. 1, 2, 3. We're going to set the roll blind up in front and go from there. The wind isn't the best for this spot, to be honest. A lot of the times the deer will come in behind at the fence line right behind me. And then they follow this little strip of bush and then come out at the end, but my scent is going to be blowing right back into there, so if they do try to come behind me, I'm just going to end up scaring them away. I don't know. Let's just set up and see what happens. So, this would be the blind. Now, this is sitting a lot higher than my eyes will be. For my eyes, they kind of line up right here just under, so I kind of have to stretch my neck a tiny bit to look over, but I can see through all the little holes. So, so that's probably pretty close to what it would look like eye level, but if you see, I can look through all those holes and kind of look for movement in the grass and then peek. But I'm very exposed over here. I have no cover, but this is the end of the field. So as long as I sit still, I should be alright. Snow's coming now too. Oh. Rain turned to snow. So there's a few things I still have to set up out here. You know, I want to get my GoPro ready, and I want to make sure my tripod is at the right height, and get comfortable, and then I can go from there. I saw a deer earlier today in the field. I wonder if this recent snow has something to do with them being out there so early. Oh boy, let's see. Oh man, this is tight. Very tight. Yeah, I'm not sure I like this. Not sure I care for this setup. I think I got some adjustments to make. Yeah, I like this better. I'm gonna have to drop the other side down a bit. And this is way too tall. It's always a bit, the first time out. It's always a bit to get it right. But that's why I come out early. I can make it there. Shooting that way is going to be tough. doable, but tough. Okay. I'm going to drop that side a little bit, and then I'm going to drop the camera too. Well, it's still very early. But I think we're okay. I think we're in a good spot. Boy, that snow is really coming down. Alright, we're gonna hunker down here. It's, I have no idea what time it is, but we for sure have 3 hours, so let's hope we get some action tonight. Oh, well, I just heard 3 gunshots. I'm walking back to the truck now. Man, that got cold. Oh, I didn't see a thing. Not a thing came out. So it's 5:32, I think, right now. Oh. Okay. Gonna get the truck started and get warmed up. Well, it's like a blizzard out here right now. Oh man. Oh, my camera's frozen. Alright, well, we're heading back to the cabin. We'll let boss out and have some supper. Good morning, everyone. Well, it is just about 10 o'clock. It's Thursday morning. I didn't go out again this morning. Hey, bud. Okay. Tuesday night when I got here, it's Thursday now, but Tuesday night when I came out, that evening, I woke up with this crazy pain, like somebody was taking a wire brush to my stomach, and so I was going to sleep in Wednesday morning anyways, but that pain lingered all day yesterday, but it was lingering there even last night when I was sitting in the field. It was there and it was bugging me, and last night it hadn't gone away quite yet. It was still there, and so I decided I'm going to sleep in again, try and get rid of whatever it is, and hopefully have a better day. But it's still there. It's definitely dull now. It's a lot weaker. It felt like, I don't know, it felt like my stomach was eating itself, or a hole was being burnt in my stomach lining right at the top. And yeah, so it's definitely duller now. So anyways, that's why we didn't go out this morning. It snowed all last night, so there's a good 4 inches. Looks like about 4 inches of snow. And everything's been drying since last night. So what the game plan is today, because my boy has been cooped up inside for a whole day, is I'm going to get changed. I'm going to get some SD cards, and I'm going to go switch out 2 of my trail cameras that don't send my pictures to the phone. So I'm going to go check those trail cameras, switch the cards out, and give my boy a run so he can run around in the field and get some exercise. And then tonight we're going to go pick a new spot. I have, an idea. Either I'm going to sit in the same field and put up a blind though, so I can stay out longer and my movement won't be as visible, or I'm going to go to where I shot my buck last year with just the roll blind and the quick setup. So yeah, that's the game plan. Give my boy some exercise and then go pick a spot and set up. I saw a nice buck go through at one of the spots, where I shot my buck last year. A real nice buck went through there, and he was making his way down to the fields. So I'm really torn now of which field to go to. There's pros and cons to all the locations. I guess it's gonna depend which way the wind is going. I don't know if you guys noticed, but last night the wind where we were sitting completely changed. It was in my face from the field, kind of off to the side, just kind of over my right shoulder. It completely did a 180. It was eventually at my back, coming over my right shoulder, going into the field. So that was a 180-degree change for the wind yesterday. And in that spot, that's okay. But in the other spot I'm thinking of going tonight, that would be disastrous. Okay, Boss and I are loaded up here. We've got the blind, the camp chair, all the hunting stuff, memory cards to change the cameras out. Yeah, we're just going to go get some exercise. I'll probably have to fill up with gas today, if not today, for sure tomorrow. It's 10 to 11, so I only have a couple hours to do this now, but that's alright. I think we'll be okay. You can see there's been a lot of snow. Road hasn't been plowed or anything yet, so might as well be in 4-wheel drive. There's no point trying this in 2-wheel. Not with this truck. Number 1. I'm sure our tracks are going to lead all the people right to the camera, but that's alright. Because it's been snowing all morning, it's pretty hard to tell what came through here. Everything's kind of covered, but you see small divots where prints were. So, I just hope I don't get too covered in snow and get wet before hunting tonight. So it's about 11 o'clock. It's minus 10 Celsius. And we've got a couple hours before I want to be ready to go hunting somewhere. Here's camera 1. good little run, eh? Pretty nice place though. Hey bud, let's go. We got lots more work to do. Come on, jump in. Let's go. Good boy. Well, boss and I did the trail camera thing, checked the cameras. There's definitely some little bucks running around in that area. Lots of activity on the 10th and 11th. There was nothing I saw for today, the 12th, or this morning, but yeah, there's deer there. There's options. There's only one buck that I saw that had enough antler for the dog, so I think I'll just let that area sit. There's quite a few fresh truck tracks through there, so I think it's pretty hunted. So we went back to the cabin, checked the pictures, and now we are, or now I am going out for the evening. So it's 1:23, so just about 1:30 in the afternoon. I want to pick up that one trail camera, and that'll tell me which field I'm going to sit in tonight. So I'm either going to sit in the field where I got to pull that trail camera from, and I'll set up my blind and everything, or if the wind isn't very good for that spot, I'll be going across the road to the other field with just my roll blind and butt pad. So we got all the gear we need for either option in here, and we're early. We can shoot till 5:30. So let's go do it. Okay, we're at one of the fields here, and this is good news. This is the road going in, so nobody was even here in the morning. No tracks in. There were no tracks leading even up to this point coming off the road, so unless they came in from the other side, we're good. And there's tons of deer tracks through here. Lots of deer tracks through here today, so good. Even after the snowfall, so this looks like it was an active field this morning. Looks like the wind is coming straight down. I don't know. Really don't know. I think I should sit on the opposite side. So I think I should sit on that little strip there, somewhere over there between the two fields, because it won't interrupt anything from coming to the street. So basically the road is right back behind my tire. There's just this little tiny sliver of grass between two people's fields, and that's the end where I was sitting last night. I was sitting in that bush watching this end, but the wind ended up changing, coming, you know, toward me where I'm sitting now. So the deer are gonna come out in this back there, that end, and this side, because this side is nice and thick all the way to the next field. So if I sit over here, my scent is just going to drag this whole edge and probably keep them from coming out. Over there, they're not going to come out from that side anyways, so I may actually just sit in the exact same spot I was, and but I'll be in a blind, so I'll be able to stay there and be a lot more comfortable. Alright, truck is parked back at the entrance in. There's still room for people to get by me if they need to. And we're just walking back to the blind, which without leaves, here I'll show you. It sure stands out like a sore thumb, but see it there. It's 2:30, so I was kind of fighting the clock a little bit. I wanted to be in my spot sitting and start being quiet by 2:30, but I think it's a bit after now, but that's okay. We're close. We're close to on schedule. Yeah, that bugs me. I'm pretty excited for tonight. This is not where I expect to shoot my buck. I am looking for Either one in particular for the wall, which I've got on camera in a different area, or the second one is kind of like last year's, just maybe a little bit bigger, a little more girth, and that'll be perfect for the dogs for another year for them to chew on. So I feel much better today. There's still a bit going on in there, but I feel better today. So shouldn't have a problem sitting still, plus I've got the extra protection of the blind to help me out. So I'm gonna get in there and set the windows and get everything ready, and then we're gonna sit for the next 3 hours. So I'll see you in there. Where is it? There it is. Come on. All right. I'm really not sure what kind of picture I'm going to be able to get you if something comes out. Basically, the furthest shot I have here within reason is about 250 yards, so that's a very comfortable shot. I mean, I could shoot right to the very end, but you know, I probably won't be taking a poke at anything that far down. So if something comes out, like, my plan tonight is just to stay concealed, keep the windows up, except for a couple little peepholes, and if something comes out, I hope to be able to move the camera, open a window a little bit, but kind of like last time. I was able to do that last time. There was no chance I could take a shot then, though. Or it was does too, right? There was that one buck in the corner that sneaked past me, but I got a little clip of him on camera. Oh. I wouldn't have had a chance to take a shot, I don't think. Not a good one anyways, not a good shot. So, that's it. What time is it? I have 2 cameras in this area, in this field, and so I was able to relocate one, which is just that side of me, facing this way where the deer cross, so if a deer does cross, it should notify me. Probably too late, but that's okay. And then the other one I was able to reposition. It wasn't quite looking where I wanted it to. So it is 3 o'clock. 5 to 3. So we have 2.5 hours. That's pretty good, actually. 2.5 hours out here will be very comfortable, I think. And hopefully, based on the activity I'm seeing in this area right now, based on the tracks, I'm hoping they come back tonight. I pretty well have everything that I need tonight. I've got my heated feet. It's actually really cold in that wind, and it's very windy. We're kind of protected here because of the trees on this side of us, plus I'm in a blind, so it's really comfortable. You know, my breath is just kind of drifting away nicely. But when I was walking here, my face was frozen, like I couldn't even talk right. It was that cold. So it's quite windy, which is also good for noise masking, right? So it'll cover some of the noise that I'm making with the grass in here. So it's -11, it's actually dropping in temperature. It's -11 Celsius, and really windy. This is one of the odd areas where I actually have cell service. So I should be able to see my other camera's trigger and see what's on there. But I'm just going to see what the weather's like right now. Minus 11 feels like minus 18. I've only got the one side open right now. I'll show you here. I've got those two corner windows and this one open, because from my perspective, this is what I can see. Oh, let's go. There we go. that's it. Oh, legal shooting light is done. I'm so pissed off at myself. When I saw that buck, and I used the camera to zoom in just to make sure it was a buck, I wanted to try and set the camera up and my shooting bipod. So I opened the window first. Opening that window meant I moved a lot of grass around. Dumbass me. Like, it sounds worse on camera. Like, that's not that bad, but it probably sounds really bad to you guys. That's it, I screwed up. Big buck came through and I got a little too quick with my movement. And I made too much noise. I didn't give him a chance to get comfortable being on the field first, so... Oh well, I know there's a big buck in here. Like I said, I'm going to leave this blind up here tonight. I'm probably going to be going across the road into a different crown tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow night, if I don't get in the morning, I'll come back here. But one thing I didn't remember, it's been a long time since I've used this blind. One thing I didn't remember though, which I'll probably never use this again for deer hunting, is the windows. In this cold, they are so noisy that that's, I think, what spooked the buck away. I had to fold the flap down and it just makes so much noise. Alright, well, they came out at about, I'm going to say 10 after 5. So I waited the other 20 minutes just to see, and nothing else came through, so... Alright, I gotta pack up here and get back to the truck. Go feed my boy. See you back at the cabin. Well, we're back. I'm still beating myself up about that buck. I got a lot to do tonight. It is 20 to 7, so just got back in and undressed and got my gear laid out. Everything that takes batteries is charging. Now, I'm going to get a fire going. I'm going to get my salmon and rice in the oven, and then I'm going to jump in the shower. And I think after supper, after my shower while supper is still cooking, I'm going to pull the footage off this camera and just get a better view as to what that buck really was. Like I said, that blind, it got down to -18. And I guess when it gets that cold, I haven't used this blind in so long that I'd forgotten, I guess, that it gets so crinkly. I might as well had a big bag of chips out there and open them up, you know, it was just so loud. And I actually, playing back the video, I realized what I had done, and to pull a window down in that blind, it's like an elastic loop and then there's a toggle, and the toggle is also on an elastic. So I pulled the blind, undid the toggle, and then the toggle slipped out of my fingers and went whack against the blind. So that had to be it. Although the blind was loud itself, just folding those windows down was just super loud as well. So whatever, that's how it goes. Alright, so supper's cooking. Guys, I watched the video of the buck. I would have mounted it. So it's okay. I got a lot of years left in me to go for that, but obviously I'm gonna put this into the video for you with the actual raw footage, but look at just what you can see on my screen here. Oh, it's terrible. It's such a nice buck. Oh, you guys. Look at the antlers. Look at them. Right. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Now here's me moving around. You hear all the grass. Trying to get my bipod in the right spot. But look at that buck. I wonder if I can zoom in on that. Oh, I can. Look at that. Look at how tall those are. So yeah, that's yeah. Hey bud. Boss was super excited to see me this morning, or when I came back. Right, my boy? Oh, how's it going? How you doing? Hey? Yeah. I smell like a new person, hey? Yeah. Yeah. That's a good boy. Yeah. He's getting old. He's getting white. He's slowing down. He's having trouble getting into the truck. And I know, okay. You just want to hold me. Yeah. He's getting old. He's got, 2 to 4 years left. So 4 would be at the best. And with all the surgeries and stress he's gone through, I'm betting on 2 more years. So that's my boy. I'm trying to bring him out to as much adventure as I possibly can. During the day we go out and check trail camera cards, and he gets to run the field, and he gets to wear some blaze orange as well, so yeah. You getting old? No. Oh, I'm getting old. Alright guys, I'm going to sign off for the night. I've been watching the news out here, and because I'm in Manitoba, obviously we're like the worst province right now for cases. It's crazy. We started our lockdown today. It's Thursday, November 12th, right? Yep, Thursday, November 12th. We started our lockdown, and luckily our business is still considered a critical, so at least we can still work, but it's tough. How are you guys all doing with the COVID thing? What's your lives like? I mean, I feel like walking on eggshells with this thing. I'm not going anywhere. My wife and I, we did 2 major shops. We did one at the start of the pandemic in early spring, and then we did another one, I think it was August, maybe end of August, beginning of September. I mean, we're talking thousands. Like we bought thousands of dollars of just non-perishable stuff so that we could limit our trips to the store big time. We'll be lucky if we go once a month now, and that's just for, when we get a hankering for milk and bread. Wife's actually going to the store next week because we've got another few days off to come out here together, and I believe she's gonna pick up some milk, like lots, like I want to say 3 or 4 of the 4-liter jugs of milk, and we're gonna try and freeze some of it for things like soup. I don't think you can freeze milk and then expect it to taste good after you thaw it, but in soups and sidekicks or things like that, I think we're gonna give it a try anyways. Should probably only pick up 2 jugs. That's a lot. Anyways, I'm gonna shut it down tonight, and I got 14 minutes left, so it's time to eat, and we will see you bright and early. Actually, no. We will see you dark and early in the morning. Good night. Oh. Morning. It's just about 4:30. Oh. I'm tired. Oh. Oh. Well, hopefully we're the first people out there. and we get our spot we're looking for this morning. Well, just about ready to go. Okay, I'll check back in again soon. I just got into my blind. It's Friday afternoon, and it's quite windy out here. Anyways, my spy plane cameras have been triggering because of the wind. There's a little spiker back there. It wasn't the wind. So he's just over there, just behind the trees at the end here. He's coming this way too. So I need to get ready. I'm not sure I'm going to shoot him, but he doesn't look very big. But I do want to try and catch something a little more on camera. It's weird that they're coming out that way. I'll show you the buck. Keep in mind it's zoomed in, and this deer is pretty far away. But you see. And then I'll show you another one. Again, it's from the back side of it, so I don't know. He's definitely not the big guy. Alright, there's another night down. Not a thing came out tonight. And I wasn't very cold. So I was very still. And I did slow movements, and I had most of my windows closed. Just a slow night. Yeah. Nice night. It's really nice out here tonight. But, it's time to head back and have supper, feed the dog, rinse and repeat. Hey everyone. Well, it's that time again. Gotta take boss out, give him his exercise. So it's 10:30. I didn't go out this morning again. It's Saturday, I think that's the 14th. Yep, Saturday 14th. And this is what is it, day 4? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yep, this is day 4, and tonight will be hunt number 6. So, yeah, we're just gonna go switch out the cards again, which is just, you know, a byproduct of taking him out to get some exercise. So, I know, my boy. We should be done within an hour, and back to the cabin by, I don't know, 11:30, 12, something like that. And then we will get everything packed for tonight's hunt. Now, unfortunately, because I didn't go out this morning, my blind is still all set up, and I go back home tomorrow morning. So I think I'm gonna have to hunt that field tonight, unless I can get out there early enough and take that blind down and hunt somewhere else. But you know what? That spot is a good evening hunting spot anyways. Just luck of the draw, nothing came out last night. Hey. So I'm okay hunting that same field. I'll use my blind. And then at the end of the hunt, I'll walk back to the truck and drive up to the blind and take it all down. Okay, we just got in the blind. I'm still not completely set up yet, but pretty good for the most part. I got a few adjustments to make. So I just looked up the weather, the hourly weather, and look at 4 p.m. here. Look at that, gusting to 43, 27k. The direction is great, but I'm glad I'm in a blind. 43k, 40k at 3 p.m., so it's only getting stronger. 5 p.m., 31k winds, 47 gusts. You can only shoot till 5:30, so look at that, 32 and 50k. So, if that all holds true, and if that is what happens, sound isn't going to be an issue tonight. The deer won't be able to hear that. On the downside, they probably might not come out in the open either, because it's so windy. I mean, I know they do, but they come out when it's still and quiet more than when it's windy, from my experiences. So, anyways, let's see what happens. Brr. It is crazy windy out here. And it is 4:45, so 45 minutes left. It's getting windier and windier. The blind is starting to lift up. And it's really windy tonight. I'd be surprised if anything came out anyways, but we're gonna stick it out to the end. You guys hear that? How windy it is? Well, that's it. My watch just started vibrating. So that's it. It's 5:28. I think that's daylight. Or hunting light. Hi guys. Oh man. Well, I got the truck here. So that's it. That's it for this week. It's time to shut her down and head back to the cabin. We'll see you there. Nice in here. Yeah guys, it's only 0 degrees out there, but man, that wind, whew, that's tough. If I didn't have that blind, no way I'd be out there that long. There's just no way. Alright, we're out of here. I've successfully spotlighted the entire field. Alright, we'll see you back at the cabin. If not, I don't know, I might not even turn the camera back on, but if not, this week was a huge success to me. I got quite a few prospects in play now. I got a few areas. I got, you know, like I could always set that blind up again there next week without having to do any clearing or whatever, because it's all ready. And you know, I had an opportunity to shoot a monster, a nice big one, and I blew it. So what more could I ask for? It was a good combination as well between relaxing. You know, I didn't hunt twice every day. A couple times I slept in the morning, and that's you know, necessary for me to find the balance between dragging my ass on the ground and actually going out and enjoying an evening hunt. So it was good. So we'll see you back at the cabin, or we'll see you next week. Hey everyone. Well, it's November 18th. We're back out at the cabin again. It is 1:15 in the afternoon. I'm just going out for evening post, hoping to get that big guy that I saw last week. So I gotta reset up the blind and camp chair and all that kind of stuff, and tie it back down again in case we get crazy winds like last time. But we're out here again. It's gonna be half hunting, half family time, so probably just hunt the evenings or something, maybe the odd morning. But let's go get set up. Just probably saw 30 turkeys back there. Thought I was recording, but I wasn't. All right. Aside from my toque and my gun, everything's in. So we're gonna drive back, park the truck at the entrance, and walk back. Okay. We're in. Ready to sit down for the day. It's what time is it? 2:15. It's kind of good night. It's a bit overcast. So it's already darker than it should be, you know. I prefer hunting in the darker evenings and stuff, overcast. My scope will pick up the light no problem, but I feel the deer come out a little quicker when it's a bit darker, so. Yeah. All we can do is sit and wait. It's Wednesday, November 18th, so the traffic is low, right? It's a weekday, so this is second week of hunting, and a lot of people try and take the first week, and it was pretty slow. So I'm hoping it's going to be slow this week as well. I'm going to try and hit it hard today and tomorrow. And then I'll probably just only hunt the evenings, I guess, for the weekend. For Friday and Saturday or something. Right now I'm hunting for that big buck that I saw last week. But if I don't see him by, I guess, Friday morning, then I'm just going to shoot whatever buck comes out as long as it's got some antlers for the dogs. If I don't get, I don't get. I really don't care when it comes to deer hunting. And there's still another week after this I'll be out here, so I'm pretty sure there is. Yeah, there's another weekend, so maybe I'll hunt this weekend for this big buck, or the second big buck in the other spot. And, if I get the big one, it's going on my wall. If I get the second big one, it's right on the line. I'd have to see it up close, but it may end up going to the dogs, and then we're good. Well, I'm gonna shut the camera down and just wait the next hour and a half and see if anything comes out. Guys, the big buck just came through. He was at the far corner, and he just cut the edge of that field off. That must be the same one that I saw last year. Holy shit. He was the big one I saw the last weekend as well. He's grown since last year. He just... I had my gun and everything. I was ready, but he was like... He only showed himself for like 3 seconds. By the time I got my gun up, he just faded off into the bush. Oh my god. He's still here. And he's going the wrong direction. I still have half an hour, about 25 minutes left. I'm gonna just wait it out and see if he pokes his head out somewhere along this edge. But he's still here, so I'm gonna hunt this frickin' spot. I didn't spook him. I didn't make any noise after he faded away. So I'm not chasing him out of the area. But damn, I think I'm just... I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a good spot. If he came from that way, I'm in a bad spot because he came from that way. Whatever. Can't win, eh? That was just awesome. And I wasn't going to touch the camera either. I was ready to shoot if he poked out again, so I'm pretty sure he skirts just on the inside of that whole far edge. So I'm going to shoot the camera and see if he comes out. That this time was first and last. Alright guys. Oh boy. Alright. I'm gonna pack my stuff up here. And I'm just gonna take my time getting to him. There's still 20 minutes of hunting time left, so I'm gonna wait. Get my headlight ready, go see if I can't find some blood. He was about 350 away, 350 yards. And I think I may have hit him low. I'm not sure though. I'm gonna see if I can go back to where he was just standing there. If he was bleeding out, should be a lot of blood for me to follow from the center point out. I hope I got him. Looked like he was the 4x4 with really big, tall tines, so boy, he came out of there fast. Just fast. Alright, I gotta do some looking here. Alright, there we go. There's our proof. So if this is his blood, I want to see where he was standing. Yeah, this doesn't look like a solid, like there's still lots of blood there. I really, really hope it's not a gut shot, but we'll see. We'll see if where he went. He is bleeding. Oh yeah. There's okay. Let's go see him. I've got my truck just pointing into the bush. Oh. I don't think he's the big one. Oh, maybe he is. Absolutely should be. Let me show you. Oh, holy man, the girth. Let's get out of the light here. There he is. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. He's got all kinds of junk going on here. Look at the girth on this guy. Okay, let's get to processing, hey? Geez, you're a big bastard. Oh boy. Whew. Well, he's in the box. He was a big boy. He's got a big body on him. He's gonna be a lot of meat. A lot of jerky and sausage. Oh wow. Guys, that was the biggest buck I've ever shot in my life. Hands down, the biggest. The second biggest one was last year, and you guys got to see that one too. This wasn't nearly as much work as having to drag it for a kilometer. But what an adventure. I'm caping this guy because I'm going to be putting him on the wall. So I'll do all that tomorrow when I can see, and when I get a knife sharpener. Okay guys, I'm going to drive back to the cabin. I'm sure the wife's wondering where I am. I should have been pulling in by now, and it's going to take me 40 minutes to get home. So she'll know what's up. Actually, I should have been to the cabin 10 minutes ago, about. So, alright. See you back at the cabin. Leave it alone. Hey guys. Well, the deer's all processed. Whew. I made quite a bloody mess in the yard, so I kind of shoveled it all up. 2 hindquarters are inside. The wife's working on those. One's done, one's almost done. And then we've got, you know, the shoulders and what I could get off the neck and back. The rest of the deer is in that box. So we're done. I just got to clean up now. Clean up all my tools and knives. Take a break. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? 3 o'clock. So 3 hours about to clean up, shovel, get the deer done. It took a while to cape it because I have a lot of cape left. I'll show you. There it is, sitting on top of the fridge there. Fridge doesn't work anymore. I think I'm going to take it to work and boys can have it. Anyways, you'll never guess what I found inside. I'm very surprised at this, by the way. Hitting just the inside of the shoulder on the other side. And there's the bullet. There's my bullet. Can't believe I found that. Like, my bullets usually go through and through pretty consistently, but hey, that's pretty cool. I've got the shell casing now, and I've got this bullet. And I'm gonna, you know, put them together on the mount. Oh, man. I got a whole bunch of tools here to clean up. Sawzall and knives, and having the right knife makes such a difference. I think I used 3 different knives to process this guy. And I'm glad I have them all because that sure made it easy. Boss, you're okay, bud? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? I didn't forget about my boy. Where is it? There it is. There's a deer toe, deer leg. Right there. So I gave him that right at the start of this, so. Oh. Okay, stay down here. Here, buddy. Yeah, oh yeah. Look over here. Over here. There you go. Whatever. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time.